Hey guys, welcome back to the Bodhi tree where enlightenment is guaranteed. For those who are new to this channel, this is Shekhar. I've done my BTech as well as MTech from IIT Madras, post which I did my MBA from GBMS. I also scored a 770 out of 800 score in the old pattern GMAT. Now, many of you might be confused that I want to do an MBA, but I'm not sure whether I should take GMAT or GRE. That is what we are going to see in this video. Any kind of doubts you have, please don't forget to ask them in the comment section below. Let's jump into the video. Let's look at the accept. Let's continue with the video. Let's focus on acceptance and preference. Which exam is preferred by, let's say, the companies that give you jobs or the colleges where you want to get admitted into. So let's focus on GMAT first, guys. So GMAT is specifically designed for B schools. You can't do your masters in engineering program by taking GMAT. But unlike GMAT, GRE is designed for those programs. Like if you want to do an MS, if you want to do a PhD. There are certain schools that accept GRE score as well for MBA programs. But we'll see what are the problems. If you take GRE and get into an MBA school, we'll see what are the problems that you might face once you get into the B school. So, GMAT is specifically designed for B schools, preferred by top MBA programs worldwide, including Harvard, Stanford, INSEAD, even ISB in India and London Business School. Some schools offer GMAT-based scholarships. So, you'll get scholarship only if you have taken GMAT. If you have taken GRE, you scored well, you get into that B school, you might not get scholarship because certain schools only provide GMAT-based scholarships. GRE accepted by most MBA programs, like many MBA programs do accept GRE score, but originally designed for MS, PhD and other graduate programs. Even now, GMAT is the most acceptable score when it comes to your B schools, right? Some B schools may prefer GMAT for MBA admissions, especially for consulting and finance roles. So if your dream is to get into McKinsey, or BCG or get into Goldman Sachs, it is advisable to take GMAT rather than taking GRE. The reason being GMAT is more quant focused as opposed to your GRE. GRE is more vocab focused. Verdict, if you are 100% focused on an MBA, if you know that you want to do an MBA and you are not confused about that, then GMAT is a safer option. If you are keeping other grad school options open, GRE offers more flexibility, right? Because taking GRE, there are certain programs which are a combination of your engineering plus an MBA program. So if you want such kind of programs, or you are still confused that I'm not focusing myself by getting, like I don't want to get specifically into a B school, then GRE is something that you should take. And if you are someone like, no, I'm not sure I can do either of these two. Like I can get into a B school, or I can do a master's program after my engineering. Then GRE is a safe bet. Otherwise, do take GMAT. Now let's focus on the exam structure and difficulty, depending on what are your strengths at this stage or what are your weaknesses. So you can decide which exam should you target. So focus areas. So GMAT is more business oriented skills because GMAT is for your B schools. This is for more like general reasoning skills. That is the focus. Quantitative section. For now, the GMAT exam, quantitative section is tougher as compared to the GRE. So it's more data driven. They have also introduced a new, in GMAT focus in addition, they have also introduced data insights, right? So they are focusing a lot on cons in the current exam. This is more theoretical, and this is like GRE is not that tricky as compared to GMAT. GMAT is definitely a tougher exam as compared to the GRE exam. Exam structure, let's continue with that. Verbal section emphasizes a lot on logic. For a GRE students, we focus a lot on vocabulary because you have to learn, you have to mug up the words. So from day one, as soon as you start your GRE prep, there are a certain number of words that you need to focus on. Like I'll be targeting this 1,000 words. I'll be learning this 1,000 words in, let's say, 2 months, 2.5 months. That is how you start your verbal prep in terms, like as far as GRE is concerned. Scoring, the scoring pattern is slightly changed in the GMAT focus edition. It's 205 to 805. And for GRE, it is same since a long time. It's 260 to 340. Adaptive format. So this is something different. So we'll see this in a separate video, how the adaptive pattern works for GMAT. If you feel that is something that is helpful for you, that you want to know that how the adaptive format for GMAT Focus Edition works, do comment adaptive in the comment section below. So we'll make a separate video for that. And if you want a separate video for the adaptive pattern of GRE, do let us know that too in the comment section. Maybe you can write GMAT and GRE both in front of adaptive. So we'll make a separate video how the adaptive structure works for GMAT as well as GRE. So earlier, GMAT used to be question based adaptive, like as per a single question. Let's say if you solve a question correctly, the next question might be of a more complex level, or the difficulty level goes up as you solve your questions correctly. But in the recent times, they have changed the adaptive nature of GMAT, and it's based on the chunk of questions, like 5 questions, 6 questions. If you are solving this group of 5, 6 questions, then next set of 5, 6 questions might be higher level, right? So that is how they have changed. It is now section based adaptive, which was true for GRE in the earlier times as well. Verdict: if you are strong, guys, if you want to take a photo of this, a screenshot of this, you can take this, stick it on your wall. It will help you in terms of your prep. If you are strong in math and logic, GMAT is better. Like I said, if you're better at vocabulary and general reasoning, GRE is comparatively easier than GMAT. Alright guys, before we continue with the video, if you want to join the Bodhi tree for any of these exams coaching, that is you want to take a GMAT coaching or GRE coaching or SAT coaching, TOEFL, IELTS, PT or Duolingo, do check out the demo lectures, the link to which is in the description box below. Before enrolling for any of our bundles, these are the numbers that you can connect on if you need any help, if you have any doubts. Also, I would suggest if you are taking GMAT or GRE, do check out a diagnostic test. It will help you, the link to which will be in the description box below. It will help you with what? It will help you understand your current level, at what level you are currently and how much should you prepare, how much time you need to put for scoring a good score, or whatever your dream B school or whatever your dream college is. In order to get that target score, how much more effort you need to put in. So do check out the diagnostic tests as well. Do check out the demo lectures as well. Links to both is in the description box below. Let's continue with the video. Alright, let's continue with the video guys. MBA admissions and career impact. So what I've been discussing in this video, based on your career preference, based on your target B school or target university in general, should you take GMAT or should you take GRE? And stay tuned till the very end guys, because at the end we'll give a conclusion, like if you are doing this, this is the exam that you should target. If your target B school is this is the exam that you should focus on. We'll discuss that at the very end. Let's continue with the video. Recruiter preference. So even recruiters have a preference guys. Some employees, especially like we discussed earlier, consulting and finance roles, prefer GMAT over GRE, believing it better reflects the business acumen. Also, GMAT is quant heavy, and in finance roles, sometimes you need to play with a lot of numbers. You need to be very comfortable when it comes to numbers. Post MBA job market, top firms like your consulting firms like your McKinsey, your BCG, Goldman Sachs often consider GMAT scores. So verdict, if you are targeting consulting or investment banking or strategy roles, GMAT is a better bet, right? If you are targeting any of these companies or any of these roles, it's better that you focus on taking GMAT rather than taking GRE. Score validity and retakes. This is more or less similar, but let's go through GMAT and GRE as well, both together. GMAT is valid for 5 years, can be taken 5 times per year and a total of 8 times in a lifetime. GRE is also valid for 5 years, can be taken once every 21 days. Alright, you can take it once after 21 days up to 5 times per year. Also, this is also 5 times per year. This is also 5 times per year. There's a limit, upper limit. GMAT can be taken at max 8 times in your lifetime. There is no lifetime limit in GRE. You can take n number of times. Both offer flexibility. So there's, like I said, there's no major difference over here. You can take GMAT or GRE based on score validity and retakes, because both have similar validity and retakes. Let's look at cost and availability. So like in the earlier slide, there is no major difference between the two exams here as well. GMAT is roughly around 250 US dollars, GRE is roughly around 220 US dollars. Both exams are available online and at across world, like it's across all the test centers worldwide. The accessibility or the availability is similar for both the exam. These rates though are as per like as per the year 2025 when we were making this video. So mostly these rates are as per February 2025. Verdict, GRE is slightly cheaper, not that much of a difference. 30 US dollar is nothing in the long run of your life or your career. So that should not be the sole criteria for your decision making process. GRE is slightly cheaper, but the cost difference isn't significant enough to be a deciding factor. Alright. Now, before we come to the conclusion, we have something that can be helpful for you guys. This is a QR code. Scan this QR code. This is completely, absolutely free, guys. Basically, these are our daily quizzes. These are our daily quizzes which can be helpful for you to prepare for your aptitude-based exams like GMAT or GRE. These are not specific to GMAT or GRE patterns, but the point is the topics are same. Let's say if you are working on time, speed and distance, there will be time, speed and distance questions in this as well. There will be vocab sheets in this. This is completely free. Scan this QR code, you'll get a form. Fill that form, you'll get access to our entire Google Drive where we have put daily quizzes, right? So there are vocab sheets, there are cons questions, there are idioms and phrases. There are multiple things that will be helpful for your GMAT and GRE prep. Let's look at the final verdict, guys. Choose GMAT if you are 100% focused on an MBA. I want to do an MBA irrespective of whatever the case, whatever level you are currently or wherever you are currently. You have made up your mind that you want to do an MBA. Choose GMAT. You are targeting top B schools where GMAT is preferred. So now most of the top B schools, like we discussed, prefer GMAT. So if you are targeting an MBA and targeting top B schools, you should take GMAT. You want to work in consulting, finance or strategy roles, you take GMAT. You are stronger in quantitative reasoning and data interpretation, which is also known as data insights. So data interpretation is known, it's generally called as data interpretation in our Indian exams, right? Be it your CAT or be it your MBA CET, which is similar to data insights. Choose GRE if you want to keep grad school options open, MBA plus MS PhD, right? You're stronger in verbal reasoning and vocabulary based questions, choose GRE. You want a slightly easier cont section. So this cont section will be tougher as compared to GRE. GMAT cont section will be slightly tougher. You are applying to MBA program that explicitly accept GRE without bias. You need to do research. There are certain universities that are open to, okay, we don't care whether you are taking GMAT or GRE. We accept both the scores. We are fine with that. Then focus on GRE. But even if the universities or the colleges or the schools accept that score, the companies can then be slightly biased, right? Okay, you have taken GRE, this person has taken GMAT, your performance is same throughout. We will give slight preference to this guy who has taken GMAT. That might be possible. In conclusion, if your goal is purely an MBA from a top tier business school, GMAT is the better option. If you are undecided whether I want to do an MBA or want flexibility for other programs, GRE is a viable alternative. But some top recruiters may still prefer GMAT. So you have to take a call now. And based on that, start your preparation. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have liked the video, don't forget to click on the like button. Also, don't forget to share the video, subscribe to the Bodhi channel. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon to get notifications whenever we post such useful videos. Do check out our Telegram group and channel where we post such useful content. You get your daily quizzes, you get vocab sheets, you get cons questions, you get DI questions on a daily basis. Instagram is where we post a useful content based on your MBAs, based on your GRE. So do check out our Instagram as well. And we do bring such videos on YouTube as well. Any kind of doubt, do let us know in the comment section below. Also, like I said earlier, if you want a separate video, as far as your adaptive nature of the GRE or GMAT is concerned, do type adapt or adaptive, whatever you are comfortable with, or just type GRE GMAT in the comment section below. I'll understand that you want that video to be made. We'll make a separate video on that as well. That's it for this video, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you.